I have a bad
Is it
feeling
sprint?
about
Let me see.
Holden's already inside, waving at you like, come. You're like, he was standing right here. It just shows like smoke and shit. No,
Hey,
buddy.
minus 30.
Shit.
Stand by.
Okay.
Stand by. Where else is it at? Okay, I got it. I think I
Okay,
heard it.
well,
Wait.
Bargain Man prepares to do something.
Trying to find. Lost it. Where's it on the run, right? Oh, here it is. It's running.
Yeah.
The bargain man can. That's what I'm singing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
It shows him pounding on the doors and the laser goes.
You might want to hero point there. Just
Yeah,
saying.
I'll do a hero.
Okay. It just shows him dancing around as he's shot with all these lasers and stuff, yelling the bargain man can or something like that.
Jesus, God.
He continues dancing around. More and more
Let me see,
lasers emerging from underground, shooting
let's
him
see what
up.
kind of cards I had here.
He looks like a human pinata if one was shot by lasers.
I can use another hero, right?
Sure.
The Barterman can, because it gives you jar of spice and makes you.
You guys are killing me.
Good.
Or how? Sorry, guys. I'm working off one computer here.
No, no way.
Get my chance to die with dignity.
Mm-hmm. No problem. He stops in front of the lasers,
And
opens
trips.
his shirt and says, "Do it!" And they do. They just shoot the shit out of him. His lifeless corpse falls to the ground, and he gets to experience the resurrection system. See how that
you-
works out.
You're going to reroll it or not?
The whole family.
All right, hold on.
Or you can spend their hero point. Or do you have something special up your sleeve, Chris?
Do you have any cards?
He has.
That's three, but nothing. Just had like what I got luck.
I like the image of him opening his shirt and yell, "Do it! I'm here! Do it!"
No, I don't have anything good.
Just trade me whatever you want, and you get a reroll.
Ah, excellent.
How do I do the trade again? I'm sorry.
Just take one of the cards and drag it on my portrait and drop it.
Oh, I see why you were hanging on to that for so long.
You got trade. Accept the trade. There you go.
What do I get? What a reroll? What do I get?
Yep.
Stand by. Drum roll, please. Come on.
The suspense.
Too much suspense.
I pull out my Buck Rogers gun and I shoot him too.
No!
Fly through a multitude of lasers, unless you'd like to blow yet another hero point. Apparently, the gods of this world truly hate you. Bargain Man comes to an ignominious end. Ignominious?
I'll do another hero roll.
Some sort of horrible end. Mm-hmm. Ignominious, I think, is the word I've been looking for. Ignominious sounds globby.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
goodness,
He
dude.
continues rolling on the ground with lasers shooting him back and forth, his corpse flopping around. They continue just pinioning him to the ground.
I have 3 hero points left.
Well, your chances of making it are good. I mean, you can sprint as a living. I don't understand what's happening. Apparently, your luck is.
Hey!
Oh,
I won.
barely make it in. It shows like a laser parting your hair. You now have like some of your hair missing from a laser. The other two are already staying there, and they are not even breathing hard. And Doc almost teleported here because apparently the more senior you get, the faster you are at sprinting, which goes a long way to explain why you're more senior, I guess. Anyway, you're all inside. The doors then close. Who's carrying the device, by the way?
Me.
Definitely not
Alright.
me.
Got it. That'd be funnier if you were. That's the whole reason for it. So, with your 2 remaining hero points, and if it was a video game, the low energy going to die soon thing would be flashing in your screen. But anyway, in here, it looks like there's all kinds of weird alien gizmos and stuff and various crates and things like that. And there's computer monitor type things. And they have like different colored lights. the lights are blinking and they're flashing and they keep blinking and flashing and they're not even blinking in sequence. And it's very confusing. And
I
it
feel
makes
really at
noise.
home with all
Yeah,
this for some reason.
you got half a chubby. Mhm.
Yeah. All right.
There are chairs and stuff as well. They seem a bit wider and shorter than what a normal human would use. But there's all kinds of systems and computer stuff in here. And just to even use any of that stuff, even to start getting rolls and shit on it, is a computer use roll at half because it's weird and the buttons are weird. And then if you make that, then we're going to have you do an alien language roll, which I think one of you might know. But if that person who knows it can make it, then they can help talk you through it. Chris, do you actually know the alien's language?
It's not Alien Future Prison, is it?
Oddly, yeah. Yeah, it is. Dun, 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 as he discovers another link. No, he says.
All right. Well,
So how's that
unless
computer
someone else wants to do the computer use,
roll?
I can try it.
I
not-
can help.
Okay, I'd appreciate it. I mean, I'm good at it, but I'm not like.
Oh, nah. I like the lights, the blinking lights.
You should ask Bargain Man. Everything else he's tried has come up, except for of course, scripting.
Even though he does it for a living.
Yeah.
What's this roll?
Computer use at half.
I think I have computer use. I just don't have hacking.
Right.
Where the
Just
hell's
type in the first box, type in 0.5, and leave
Yep.
the other one as it is.
made it by half?
Of course he did. So you're at a plus 5% because the Bargain Man can do anything except sprint. He refuses to be in a hurry unless it's a hurry for good deals on spice.
You should be the computer guy, not me.
I don't know what's happening with it. I really don't get it.
Something wrong with the computer. I told you something's wrong with the computer today.
Oh my God.
It appears that your computer use guy has let you down. Everybody just
You know what?
starts slowly.
Hold on, wait. I've had 2 0-point cards today. I'll spend 1 0 point.
Well,
I'm
wait,
just gonna.
I could
Hmm?
try too. Like we could all try, but then
Oh,
mean,
you
we'd
can
have to
try?
go back.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
it'll still make you feel. It'll make you feel worse if somebody who isn't the computer guy can actually pull this off because neither of them has expressed any interest in the computer. Now, before Doc Fulton rolls, Bargain Man can attempt to support Doc Fulton if he wishes.
Sure.
And I
Can't he,
support him
he
as
can
well.
support you,
Yes.
Candy.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Computer
Because
use again?
yeah, still at half. So 0.5 in the first box.
All right.
I hate my life.
No.
All right. Apparently, you've forgotten everything you've ever known about computers because you're so distracted by the blinking and flashing lights, and they keep blinking and flashing and
What's a
flashing
computer?
and blinking.
Fumble! I break it.
All right. It all turns off. And then it says, so
I'm gonna
give me
find
a.
the pause.
Oh, God damn it. I was going to have you give me a computer language roll. I had something good, too.
Just a fail.
Oh, all right. No problem. Yes, yeah. So anyway, there's also, since the computers are, well, okay, wait. There is one more thing that could be tried, and this is pretty crazy. But if you wanted to, you guys could, Freddie and Doc Fulton could both roll to support Bargain Man's computer. Then if he fails, then you're actually done with the computers here. But
Fine.
chances of this being pulled off, well, okay, let's put it this way. If he does pull it off, then Freddie will die of fucking shame. Because he's like, I'm not really sure what this is. It's called a computer. But I know how to work it. God damn it. All right. So, in fact, Freddy not only hates you, but he puts you at a -10 right off the bat. He's trying to. You're thinking that he's feeling so bad about messing up all of his stuff. He's not wanting to let you get any of the spotlight, so he's trying to mess up yours. So, in the first box is 0.5, and in the next box is -10. So,
You actually can't make this.
It's like
oh, he couldn't he? Because it.
I'm a bargain man.
I'll tell you what. If he makes not one, he'll definitely. No,
It's close.
okay. Thank God. All right. I was panicked that he would actually fucking pull it off. In which case, it would be very, very funny.
It would make
really
no
close,
sense.
though.
Yeah. All right. So the computers are completely inaccessible to all you guys. All that's left is whatever's in the crates and shit like that.
However, with the computers, can I try language to see if I can figure something out on them at all, or no?
They just won't give up anything to you. You can try language to look at the keys and go, this is like our A, but with the noise after it. So you can still get a check in language.
Well, I could look at the screens and see what the screens are saying.
Certainly.
Though I'm probably not going to get it. So. Yeah.
You believe that they say, no, daddy, don't touch me there.
So I guess we look in the crates, see what we got.
No problem. In the crates, in one of the crates, you find like a whole bunch of uniforms. They're like security guards from the city type thing. Another crate's got a bunch of the alien rifles. You know, the laser rifles that Doc Fulton actually knows how to work on and shit. Everyone's got the pistols, and everyone's got the holsters, stuff like that. It's pretty much that kind of shit. Munitions. Now, the only bad thing is you're pretty sure that according to what maybe Freddy thinks, but he's been super unreliable lately. In order to get out with anything, you'd of course need to stop. You need to open the doors and stop the weapons for a little bit because they're really resistant to just being turned off. Or you could just live here. I'm not saying you couldn't live here. You couldn't live here long, but you could live here.
How long? What? Are we ever able to try and access those computers, or is that it? Never.
The best you can do is to open the doors and temporarily turn off the guns, especially with your luck today. In fact, you're pretty grateful for that. You're surprised that you haven't self-destructed the entire base or ripped a hole in the planet or maybe drained off all of the ozone. Or all three. But there's that kind of booty in here. I'm not sure if there's anything else you were looking for, but it's essentially and plus there's a lot of incomprehensible shit like I don't know what these do, you know, or what they're for. There's things that look like giant jacks, but they're like made of plastic.
Is there anything I can take that will fit in my backpack?
Yeah, it depends on what you want. I mean, you could fill up your backpack. Well, actually, no, nothing will fit in your backpack because you're wearing a huge, heavy machine on your back. Your backpack is on your front. Yeah, you gotta remember what you're carrying.
Tom, can I use your backpack just to take some of the stuff? Oh, I'm gonna just put some, because I don't know what they are. Just grab something that looks.
Yeah, you grab a bunch of weird alien shit.
Yeah.
Right, Chris. Since you actually worked at the alien place for a while, give me a roll at Learn. This is identify alien garbage roll.
No idea.
Could be a seat mount for all you know. He's like, this will come home with me. And
well, we could take a bunch of it and then bring it back to the workshop and try to reverse engineer some of it to figure out what it does.
Yeah, maybe, but some of it's just completely unknowable. You're pretty much a monkey with anxiety compared to these guys.
That's fine. I've worked on them all. Like anything can be reverse engineered.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying it may not end up being that useful or whatever, like the big jacks. What the fuck are they? But if you wanted a bunch of alien, like if you want to build up your pistol skill, with blasters or whatever, laser pistol skills, which is a different pistol skill than shooting a normal gun.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's pistols, rifles, stuff like that here, extra power packs, all that kind of shit.
Any armor?
Give me a luck roll. Pretty much, you can ask for anything that would be in a weird alien.
Any grenades?
Give me a luck roll.
There's armor here too.
You find enough armor for each of you if you guys wanted to wear slick alien type armor. It works just like every other armor in this game.
Quit the grenade roll.
You find some weird grenades. Doc, give me your no alien shit roll. I'm giving you the only roll on this because you're the only one that's been exposed to a lot of alien stuff back when you were working for them.
A learn roll?
Pretty much, yes, because this is outside of anything that you've ever done.
Can I support it with demolition? Because I was removing the. Okay, hold on.
Yes. You found a crate of 16 black spheres, Freddie. You don't know what they are, what they do, or anything. They have some sort of each of them has a hole in it. Wow. Okay. Good luck, Doc. We're all counting on you.
Damn it.
It's such a low roll. I'm not going to lose any sleepover.
Yeah.
I think you should. And no, I want you to lose sleep. No. Okay. Anything else you guys are wanting to hope to discover here? I'm assuming you want. Well, okay. Here's a good question. The things that you think might be grenades of some sort, they have a finger hole in each of them, and I'm not sure how to operate them because normal grenades have a fucking pin. Do you want to just dump them out of the padded protective thing that they're in?
No.
Okay, it's a 2-person carry crate or 1 person really. You are not going to carry it because you've got 2 backpacks.
Yeah.
He's got a backpack on. You make Doc carry him if you will, but
hey,
usually.
Man, can you, using your amazing knowledge of prices and bargaining, tell me how much these would be worth roughly in, say, I don't know, custom or classic.
It's alien technology. They have no idea. It's not worth anything. They look at you and go, "What is this garbage?" and get that out of here. And what are you going to do? Use one so they can see it, which will freak them out, and it might call agents. And then you have to deal with agents.
I'm not sure these other guys know what the agents are all about yet.
I've heard of them, but.
Yeah. How about you, John? Have you seen them or heard about them?
I don't think so.
Nice. Yeah, there's a lot more weird shit going on in the world, John.
But what does this alien armor do? What's
the alien armor? All armor in this game is either magic or non-magic. This is non-magic armor. It kind of looks a little bit like plastic armor, but if somebody attacks you and damages you, then for example, if they're using a sword instead of a D8, it'll do D6.
Okay.
And they're in bright primary colors. Your choice of which bright primary color you'd like.
Oh, why does that be bright?
Because the aliens like to know where their humans are, actually, is the real reason. It's there's the human over there in the bright yellow armor. Nice. I see him.
Well, I can dye it, probably.
You're not really sure what effects the dye will have on the plastic alien armor.
Oh, okay.
Are they yellow, you said?
Sure. Yes.
Of course, I put a big yellow sign on mine, and I put mine on, and
I'll take a blue one.
Sure. I'll take a yellow. No, yellow. We're the cartel. We got to remain the same.
Okay, fine. I'll take the yellow one.
And yellow has become the color.
Can we get can we pull a bunch of stuff out of here now at this point? Now that we know how it all works, or
Well, the problem is that as far as your hackers have determined, the security system seems to have well, they think it may actually have some sort of AI in it that is actively fighting them. So the best they can do is if they make a hack, and the security is always changing because the AI will rewrite parts of itself in order to keep you out. So pretty much you can loot as much as you can and then hope to get out, which personally, I'm thinking if you fail all of your rolls, then yeah, your character's all going to die due to thirst eventually. And then you can respawn somewhere. It'll be fun.
Is there any power generator in this building?
Not sure. Not sure at all. You don't even see any plugs around, but the computers definitely have power somehow.
Is there a back door maybe?
Dude.
Or like a cellar?
This is a bunker, dude. It's got one door in, one
bunker.
out, and a shitload of lasers to guard it. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, as far as loot goes, it's good loot. You've got the.
Do I have gear that I can build that I could fix my lightsaber with here?
Give me a luck at half. If you can make that, then fuck yes. If you make it at a quarter, you've got upgrade possibility. So it's either fuck you. All right. I can make a better lightsaber. Right.
That's not quick, by the way.
Capacity is gone. He now has lightsaber stuff, and it's not they don't know about lightsabers, but he's like, this is what I need because yeah, fuck them. So
he's right at the negative. That would not be a critical.
It's a quarter, I think.
Yeah, upgrade potential. Like I said, quarters upgrade potential.
Okay.
Half is yes. So you can make your lightsaber better, stronger, faster, whatever. So pretty much, the only guy who can carry anything now is Bargain Man, because Doc Fulton, he just looks at you and goes, and he's got a big ass backpack full of shit, and he's like, yeah, he's got one thing of armor, and his backpack full of goodies, and that's all he seems to give a shit about. You've got your normal gear and the weird machine that will hopefully let you back out. And Bargain Man's got his normal shit and one of those big weird plastic looking jacks and whatever else you want to try. Oh, and if he's carrying the box of the 16 black spheres.
No, I got that.
Okay, so there's no way for us to attempt to hack the computers again to turn off the lasers. We have to do it our way.
Your way, yes. However, if your computer skill ever goes up, you can try to return here someday. Although the self-satisfied look that Dr. Fulton has on his face, you're thinking that when you leave, he may not come back or need to or give a shit for possibly ever, because he doesn't really think that much of the lasers that they used here.
Fair enough.
Pretty much, Doc Fulton, you know that they're about as good as guns, except you don't have to worry about ammo nearly as much. That's pretty much it. So it all comes down, unfortunately. Did you want to? Does Bargain Man wish to take any other additional stuff, or are you okay with your big plastic jack?
I'm okay with the jack.
All right. You feel so bad, Freddie, leaving all this beautiful high-tech stuff.
I know. I'm just crying on the inside.
And nobody
seems
to give a shit except.
Well, there's other places we can go to gather stuff. Like I know a place in the middle of the desert that actually is a cyber technology laboratory using alien technology. Because it's a bigger installation, and this is where we were going to test our hacking device. So we can still go out there and see if we can get into there.
I know. I'm just sad that
you need to calm yourself. Calm them titties, boy.
Give him another pill.
That's a card for John. And quick question, John, were you interested in taking those 16 mysterious black spheres?
No.
Yeah. Okay. You are just fucking sucking on getting help there, Freddie. Just amazing. Because you don't even know what the black sphere things do. They can do anything.
Just instead of taking armor, why don't you take the spheres?
Because I'm afraid to pick them up.
Oh, well, as far as the spheres go, he can't carry anything else because he's got a laptop that he's got out because he's got to go open and all that kind of shit.
And then run off. Yeah.
He's got a big backpack on the back, smaller backpack on the front. He is, and he's trying to lug around a battle axe and a sword and God knows what else. He is lucky I don't.
Sword trick that. Oh, it's for you can't.
I don't have that spell.
Okay. Well, you can do that here anyway. It wouldn't let you.
Yeah.
Probably pass through and pop out in front of you.
I think it would just disappear, but yeah.
Yeah, the metallic black spheres, it's possibly best you're leaving them here because they almost feel malevolent.
Oh, I want those now.
Well, what about your big
evil?
backpack? A bit.
Right. I mean, if I put them on my back, it's a backpack. I don't have to carry it. I have my hands free.
Well, yeah. Oh, okay. Right. No problem. You're strong enough to carry. Okay, so Doc Fulton is now have link. Okay, Freddie, you're ready to move out. It's all up to you. If you make it, then the party lives. Otherwise, they're going to die, and then you come back here and loot your corpses later.
I don't want to go back outside.
Okay, maybe stay here.
All right, so is it 2 rolls again?
Yes. First roll is either doors or guns. Unless you make it, if you make your hacking at half, then both of them go, and then
I will support your hacking.
Yes, please help.
You want Bargain Man to help because he can. Because
I don't help.
Anyone have any skill cards I want to add on to this?
I don't have anything that would help that.
Okay.
Also, I'd like to specify that if you do manage to open the doors and disarm the guns, then you will do a sprint roll, possibly with the Chariots of Fire music playing. Failure in the sprint roll will actually that it might be best that Bargain Man didn't take anything else because other than the big blackjack, because you're pretty sure he will be slow and riddled with laser fire, and his smoking corpse will end up hitting the ground, and then you can meet up with him elsewhere because that's just how it works.
Are you helping with the hack?
This is one of those dangerous places, by the way, just so you know, because literally, if he can't get the doors, if nobody can get the doors open and the lasers disarmed, you guys will all die, because eventually you'll die of thirst after sitting around for several days.
I like death.
Okay.
Right, so,
if you die, you won't have to run.
You helping or no? Tom, John.
Wait, we need help. We do.
Hacking, if you want.
Yeah. What the hell?
Yeah, this is one of the serious death places, Chris. There are a few of them.
We're gonna die anyway. Computer hacking, right? Just at anything or just?
Yeah.
Just normal.
I'm just curious to see if you make an air hacking roll. If you can, then that will make Freddie shit himself and woe. All right. It's like, I barely know the computers, but I can hack.
I'll definitely touch a couple buttons.
Yeah. All right. So it all comes down to Freddie. Which would you like to do first, doors or guns? Or if you get it half, both automatically. So don't worry about that.
I'll do the doors first.
Okay.
Wait. No, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Guns first.
All right.
Guns first.
Sure.
Yeah, guns first.
Whatever you want.
Oh, quick.
Right. Both go. Sprint rolls. Run. Run. In fact, with the crit, they're off a little longer. Everybody take well, actually, you're overloaded. Everybody's at normal sprint rolls. You guys are like turtle.
Yes.
Cool.
I made it.
I don't make mine.
Like, kill me. No problem. You get shot.
Oh, wait, that wasn't me.
I have a move plus 5 meters, though. Will that work?
I mean, oh, shit, I nailed it.
Yes, it will give you, since you only missed by 1 point, yes. Otherwise, no. You missed.
I critted it.
Got it. No problem. He's apparently Bargain Man's apparently learned to run in the meantime. Don't forget to put checks on your skills you succeed.
Yes.
Chris, since you missed it by only 1 point, I will say yes. Yes, that card does work.
Okay.
You guys barely managed to get out of the area and stuff. The blast doors slam shut. The lasers look around ominously, like they may shoot you anyway, and then you guys head back to town. So, let's see. This time, unfortunately, Freddy, I need the luck roll versus random looters coming by and saying, wow, they have a lot of good-looking shit, and they're wearing bright yellow armor. Let's take that. I will give you a +10 because you guys are part of the Spice Cartel. Now with more muggings and internal squabbling. Right, you guys get back. When they see you guys come in and stuff, the bodyguards get together and they talk quietly, and then they have one of them approach Bargain Man. Sir, we respectfully demand you hire more guards.
How many more?
We understand you guys are badasses, but if anybody saw you come in with this shit, they're gonna fucking raid us, and we don't want to die because you didn't want to hire another dozen guys.
I look at the other guys. You guys cool with that?
Yeah.
All right.
Right. He spends more of these spices he doesn't seem to give a shit about, and more guards show up. They then get together, talk, and go. One of them raises his hand.
Yeah.
Yes.
When will we get our yellow uniforms, sir?
They're on order.
Uniform. Okay. What does that mean?
It'll come in the mail. Don't worry about it. You'll get it.
One of them raises his hand.
Yeah.
What's the mail?
Part of the cartel
stuff.
Yeah.
What?
It's a cartel thing. You wouldn't understand.
We don't. So we get them soon?
Yeah.
Soonish.
Okay. They go about guarding and stuff like that. So you guys have a bunch of different shit that
wait, who's the one that demanded that we get that wanted to know about who's
the
like
guy with
the
with the multiple broken nose?
I take my armor off and I give it to him.
Oh, he says.
You are captain of the guard.
He for somebody who's never seen a salute before, he tries his best.
Thank you.
No problem. Yes, he lets the other guys touch his armor, except Hank. Fuck Hank. Nobody likes Hank.
Hank's a tool.
Hank hangs his head. He doesn't even know you, and you're ripping on him. All right, no problem. Yes, the captain of the guards is delighted. So
that's his cartel name, the tool. That's a good thing.
God damn, Hank is like, I need this job though. I want to kill myself so bad, but I need this job. All right, no problem. So what do you guys do with your shit?
Do we have enough random shit lying around?
So now wait a minute. Now hold on a second though too.
Mm-hmm.
So Logan, like these weapons can be shot here with no problem, right?
You didn't take any of the weapons.
But the weapons that were in there can be shot here with no problems, right?
I didn't say that.
Okay, so we need to go get some and analyze that.
You want to go back there?
Let's send one of the guards.
You're rather surprised that you managed to get out before, Freddy.
Yeah, I am.
Immediately, as soon as you arrive into any kind of safety and get more guards to be more safe, Fulton's like, I can't wait to go back. And you're like,
Say what? What'd you talk about, Willis?
So, is there enough random crap lying around? Is there a lock on the door or something? I want to secure the door with some kind of
bodyguards in front of it. That's about as secure as it gets. There's no locks or any of that shit. I mean, plus bodyguards are coming in and going out all the time because they do patrols. They sleep in this building. Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
This is not a private lab. There's no privacy here.
Does any of you guys have cyber technology built into you?
No.
No.
None of the bodyguards. Although one goes, I have a cyber tooth.
Oh.
It's got like a diamond in it.
You mean you got some bling?
He says.
Well, I mean,
where you want to do with all your niche, now that you're surrounded by niche shit, and you pretty much have had so many nerdgasms and near-death experiences that you're starting to think that the idea of having sex while dangling out of a building or having somebody pointing a gun at you and threatening to shoot may just do it for you. I don't know.
What I'll do, well, with you guys' permission, I want to take pictures of the alien tech and put it up on the bulletin boards to see if any of the other doors can maybe tell us what they do or what they are at least.
I look around. I look from side to side. That's fine with me, but I'm probably the leading expert.
Well, then tell us what they do, expert.
He refuses. He just giggles at you. And you laudanum. Yeah, that is true, though. If anybody was to know, it would be the guy who's standing there going.
I'm the only one that spent more than a couple days here. I was the only one that was here when the alien ship was kidnapping kids consistently.
Oh.
You actually worked in their laboratories as well there, Doc Bolton.
Because I wanted to help in the war effort.
For months. You were here for months. Actually, no. You were here for a month, and then you lived on an alien spaceship for a month, and then you lived on a different planet for months in a lab, I believe.
No, the lab was in the middle of the desert.
Ah, my bad. Oh, yeah, that lab. Yeah. You don't know which desert or where in the desert, but one of them, yes.
Can I? Well, no. If it was around here, couldn't I use navigation to figure out where it was?
No. You remember that they blacked the windows and stuff because they don't want anybody knowing where it is. Plus, it had one of those cool, like, fake desert floor slide aside things and all that, which you didn't get to see because the windows were black. So, yeah, it's pretty much there are ways to find it, but just knowing where it is and stuff, yeah.
So we would have to somehow like learn a little bit more about all the alien stuff, and then go back probably to the pillbox and then try to figure it out from there.
Maybe, if it's connected.
Well, hell, I wouldn't mind trying to get a message to them to find out what's going on.
That's a possibility as well, but it would involve going back to the pillbox. I don't think we're going to have time for that today, but to wrap this up, I just wanted to figure out, what are you guys doing with your shit? Or because if you end the second you're here, you may not be here later, and you didn't rent all these bodyguards for very long at the insistence of Doc.
So this is what I was wanting to do. Like, we could actually turn this into yet another PC base by going to get some more spices, stockpiling it here, and we could use the guards, get spices, come back, fortify this, and then we could help fortify the district.
I'm game.
How much gold do you actually have to throw at this project?
1,990 pieces of gold.
Holy tits.
All right. Mark off 1,000. You make it. You spend 2 months, and now it's about as secure as you can get it. Yeah.
Can we get a butler as well?
Yes. You 1,000 gold. You've got the bells and whistles because that pretty much the market is now saturated with spices and shit. To make any further money here, you will have to figure out a new gig. Everybody has enough spices here for a while, and believe me, eventually that like after a couple years that will sink back down as either people use them up or ship them off to distant lands, etc. But the spice gig is done because you literally had a warehouse full of spices. That's a lot of fucking
That's
gold.
fine. Clothing is the next good one because like who makes clothing here?
It's good, but it's not as these spices.
Oh, I understand that, but it's enough to keep us going. Plus, I mean, if they know that we're helping with their securing of the second district.
Well, right now, I'm just going to say that you've got this place for make a note and then put it on the in-game bulletin board. You've got this place for 6 months.
Okay.
At a high good amount. I mean, it's rough living. Don't get me wrong. I mean, the beds are not all that great and shit. There's a lot of shit that you can ship in, but getting it through clubs would be a bitch. The clothes themselves, lots more bulky than the spices because you got to find out just how much spices you could do, and it's less impressive than you'd like it to be. So that's a lot of fucking trips. So that's why
at this point it becomes other settlements.
Possibly, but for selling clothes and shit. Well, yeah, eventually.
No, spices too.
Well, right. You bought enough that I'm not even worried. That's why you've got a high rate of coolness for 6 months. It is already going. This settlement couldn't handle that many spices. It's like they'd be here, but they'll go further and further away. Essentially, you've tried to start India here. I get that, but
we can do like soaps and stuff, like cleanliness products. Because I mean, this place is
sell for very low amounts. I mean, essentially, you become we supply modern shit slowly, but it takes a lot of trips to get a decent amount of stuff. A lot of trips, so it's very boring. You've spent extremely. I mean, Doc Fulton got to do a lot of like directing around and stuff like that, but you guys mostly spent the time sitting in a barber chair going back and forth, and all that. Dull as fuck. You are done with it for now. But 6 months is a long time. That might even be the rest of the season. But my question is, are you wanting to take any of the loot you got out of here to somewhere else, or just leave it here?
What do you think is more secure, this place or the Australian embassy?
Oh, the guys here are a lot more shady than the Australian embassy guys and stuff.
Yeah, anything that we want to keep, we bring back to the Australian embassy for sure.
Okay, so maybe the weird grenade things that we don't know what they do yet.
Grenades, the jack, and my lightsaber parts, I would not leave here. No way.
Okay, I'll make a note of that.
All right. Be sure to put in the right things. Is there anything else you guys wanted to accomplish before we end for tonight?
Nah.
No, because everything else is like, in my opinion, it would be like working on the alien tech stuff. And you said that we really can't have any more rolls on that until our stuff goes up. So
once your skills go up and stuff, then you can try some more shit. But also give it some time and stuff. You've got.
I will leave the extra parts for the drones here, so I can do them later.
Make note of what's in what base and stuff, because I think it'd be very cool if somebody else came here to the Spice Cartel base and stuff.
Can you give us another handout on Roll20?
Yes.
And I'll use that for the storage for this.
One thing I did want to make sure to do, though, is during that month that we went back and forth and secured this place, to get our guards' uniforms like we had talked about.
Nice. What do you want this one called, by the way, Alex?
If you just leave it, I can change the name. Just make sure everyone can see and edit.
All players. All players. Save.
Cool.
There you go. It's the one with all the X. Yeah. Right. So then you guys take all the stuff you wanted to keep that you just mentioned off over to the Australian embassy, and we'll go ahead and end it there. Let's see. Yeah. Discard any cards, or does anybody have cycling cards?
What's that?
Cycling cards, refills, stuff like that. Any cards to
I
get
have
more?
nothing.
I have.
Yeah. What do you have? You have cards.
I had that clock and keep this card until the end of the adventure after a call card is played, done for an additional hero point.
Yes, you want to hold on to that. What other cards do you have, sir?
Surveillance plus 20, smell plus 20, and lucky day.
The lucky day would have helped somebody out earlier, but
yeah, I completely forgot about it.
Yes, you as the more you play, the more vital you will discover the cards are to your happiness. So everybody discard all the cards you don't want. So in your case, John, I recommend holding on to a clogging grade, ditch everything else.
Okay.
This is what we call the end of mission refill, where the players do a one last Hail Mary attempt to get some good shit, and then draw back up to 4, Chris.
Yeah, that's why I dropped the last one that I got.
You
I drew 3.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a full retrieve.
Well, if you don't get a victory or something, then you could always full retrieve like a clogging grade or something.
I have a dissemination as well.
There you go.
So I can disseminate and then full retrieve it back.
All I have is the more loot, eavesdropping, and skill plus 15.
Okay. Chris, do you have anything good?
Victory, replenish, and then garbage.
Holy shit. Well, Chris, walk him through end of mission.
Yeah, tell me what to do. I have a full retrieve and dissemination.
Okay, so first, give me your full retrieve.
Okay.
And I'll give you the Pulp Fiction fighter, but you're going to end up ditching it, so I just threw it away. So give me the full retrieve.
Okay, just do that.
All right, now play the dissemination and just get rid of everything.
Yeah, and then I'll refill my hand. Come on, Joel. Yeah, there we go. No. Whatever, really well, but whatever.
So nothing else good?
Nope, nothing.
All right, John, you have nothing good?
I just got that clog and greed, more loot, eavesdrop, and the skill plus 15.
All right, so you want to drop everything but the clog and greed.
Okay.
I'm going to play the replenish.
Cool.
Well, everybody discard first.
Keeping your clogging grade, of course. John.
Yes.
And then I put the replenish on top, and then everybody draw up to 4 cards.
Hey, victory card.
Nice.
First aid plus 20, speed reading, and party escape.
So as we got is the other victory?
Yep.
Okay, so then you have a victory, I have a victory, and I have a full retrieve.
So basically, that's 3 victories.
Yep.
Cool. So 6 spas or 6 hero points. Nice. That should help John's sprinting out in future. Mm-hmm.
So wait, I add 6 to my 6 hero points to my my total.
How many would that put you up to?
Well, I'm at 2 right now.
So yeah, you're back up to 8.
Yes.
You may survive.
Yay.
Pretty much the fewer you get under 10, the more likely you are to die horribly.
So when does that ever go up?
Pardon?
Does hero points ever go up?
If you are at least moderately lucky, unlike what you were, or doing less dangerous shit than you did, then you can get them as high as 20, and then any that you get over 20 go into a special savings bank. When that gets high enough, usually every 50 points, so 50, 100, 150, then you get special cool powers. So that's why trying to save as hard as you can on your hero points can really help you out. Because I think Chris and Alex have seen some of the special powers in action and will vouch that they are well worth it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have one of my special powers because of that is Matrix Dodge. So that in a one round, I make my skill, and then I can dodge everything coming in at full.